Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson is a novel by Johann David Wyss. It's a very exciting story. The main characters are a mother and father and their 4 sons. Fritz, Ernest, Jack and Franz. The family decides to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with lots of other people, but there is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to an island. There aren't any other people on the island, so the family is alone. They take things from the ship, such as clothes and tools, to help them start a new life. The family has lots of adventures on the island, and they learn a lot of important lessons. They find out that the island has everything they need to survive. First, they use wood from the trees to build a house in a tree. When the weather is cold and wet, they move to a cave and make a home tree. They grow vegetables and fruit from seeds, and they hunt animals for their meat. They use salt to keep their meat fresh for a long time, so they are never hungry. They cook food on a fire, and they use plants to make paper and clothes. They learn a lot about nature, and they enjoy their life on the island. One day they have the chance to leave their island and go home to Switzerland. But they decide that the island is their home now. Their home now. They are happy with their new life, and they don't want to leave.
Great. Okay.
Swiss Family Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson is a novel by Johann David Wyss. It's a very exciting story. The main
characters
are mother and father and their 4 sons. Fritz, Ernest, Jack and Franz. The family decides to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with lots of other people, but there is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to an island. They aren't any other people on the island. So
There aren't. There aren't. There aren't. Mhm.
There aren't any other people on the island. So the family is alone.
Mhm.
They take things from the ship such as clothes and tools.
Mhm.
They help them start a new life.
Mhm.
The family has lots of adventure on the island and they learn a lot of important lessons.
The Sweet Family Robinson is a novel by Johann David Wyeth. It's a very exciting story. The main characters are a mother and father and their 4 sons.
Sons.
Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Franz. The family decides to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with lots of other people, but there is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to an island. There aren't any other people, any people on the island, so the family is alone. They take
Things.
things from the ship such as clothes and tools to help them start a new
Life.
life. The family has lots of adventures on the island, and they learn a lot of important lessons.
The Sweet Family Robinsons is a novel by
Johann
David Wyeth. It's a very exciting story. The main characters are a mother and father and their 4 sons. Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and Franz. The family decides to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with a lot of other people, but there is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to
an island.
Island. There aren't any other people on the island.
Егорчик, island.
So the family is alone. They take things from the ship such as clothes and tools to help them start a new life. The family has lots of adventures on the
Island.
Island, and they learn a lot of
Important.
important lessons.
They find out that the island has everything they
Everything.
need, everything as they need to survive. First, they use wood from the trees to build a house in a tree. When the weather is cold and wet, they move to a cave and make a home there. They grow vegetables and fruit from seeds and they hunt animals for their meat. They use salt to keep their meat fresh for a long time, so they are never hungry. They cook food on a fire and they use plants to make paper and clothes. They learn a lot about nature and they enjoy their life on the island. One day they have the
Chance.
chance to leave the island and go home to Switzerland, but they decide that the island is their home now. They are happy with their new life and they don't want to leave.
Swiss Family Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson is a long
Novel.
novel by
Johann
Johann
David
David
Lewis.
Leaf. It's a very exciting story. The main characters are a mother and father and
There.
their four sons.
Fritz.
Ernest,
Ernest.
Jack, and Franz. The family decides to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with lots of other peoples, but
People.
people. There is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to an island. There aren't any other people on the island, so the family is alone. That take things from the ship. Such as clothes and tools. to help
them
them start a new life. The family has lots of adventures. Family Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson is a novel by
Johann David
Johann David Wyss. It's a very exciting story. The main
characters
characters are a mother and father and three for
their
their four sons for 8
Fritz
Fritz, Ernest, Jack, and friends.
Franz
The family
decides
decides to travel to a new country to live. They travel on a ship with lots of other people, but there is a big storm. The ship sinks, but the family swims to an island. There
aren't
aren't any other people on the island, so the family is alone.